Can you all hear me? Ooh, I will be live in 5 minutes, just getting this shared out everywhere. If you are watching this on record, maybe just skip forward a couple seconds. Yes, we got the first viewer in. Thank you to Slavish Castle. I and we're live. Just putting the link out. I think that should work. Okay, so I've got a new setup. So let's see if this works at all. You should see me now. I think it's working. I do think it's working. You'll see me on Twitter. If you have seen my latest tweet, it just tells everyone that we're live. Please go click that. Give it a little share. Give it a little like. That'll let people know we're here. This is the first time I'm doing an actual kind of stream. Before I've done a couple of ones, but there's been not no effort put into them. They've always been fun, but this is with an actual setup. I've got. Let's check the Be Right Back screen. Does that work? Does the Be Right Back screen work? I think it should. We've got 3 viewers so far. Let's pump those numbers up. Oh, everyone's in the chat. Come on. Love to see that, guys. Thanks so much for joining. Honestly, I just need to see, does the Be Right Back screen work? Okay, it doesn't say Be Right Back. I think I deleted that bit. But it is exactly what we want to see. So, start me off with some questions, please. I want to start off easy. Or do I tell? Okay. I can't see your full. I can see who's in it, but I can't see what you're saying. So let me just extend that window. Yes. Ha ha. Thank you for joining. So Slavish Castle's here. Stroy Jim's here. Aim at the goat. Jonathan Garaji. Tevin23, the absolute monster in the Global Cup. Aim at the goat again. Strojan again. It is working. Yes, new screen for Matthias. So rare. Everyone's here. Thank you so much. It means a lot. 8 viewers. Let's pump those numbers up. If you are new, go like what I've just put on Twitter. I've let everyone know we're live. You know, one like from you can share it to so many people. That is not good news for me. Lloris is back. Does that mean we have already conceded? Because look at these teams. This is what we are looking after. I prefer looking at them on Sorare sometimes. So let's go to the live game week and let's look at the big one. 129 points from the Dybala, 100 from Remy Cabella, 82 from Marie Patricio. James Madison let us down a little bit with 39, and Jose Gaia, the big man right now. If I pull this over to show you, I'm watching the game live. So it is a little watch along for everyone. Obviously, can't keep it there for too long. Don't want to get the old, strike or whatever it is. Carl, thank you for joining as well. So yeah, let me know of any questions you've got. We are cheering on Jose Guy pretty hard. Valencia almost conceded. Obviously, it doesn't matter too much, but if they keep a clean sheet, a good 10 points is going to be huge for us. And this is currently our best score ever in the rare division, I'm pretty sure. And it's very close. If we put up a big score, this would be our second best score ever. So think how big that is for me. This is why we're doing the stream, right? Like, I've just moved into rare. I've got a possibility to go for one of my biggest scores ever. And I've got to remember the camera's a little higher than usual. So hello to everyone. But like, I'm just imagining, I try not to get carried away. If Gaia gets a decisive, I'll do another giveaway. I've actually got a giveaway to do away anyway. And the other team we're talking about actually can't do anything, to be honest. It'd be very tough to get a reward, but we do want Hugo Lloris to do something good. And 2 Bob Squirt seems to be laughing at him already. We can just find out what he's done. Do you know what? One of you's probably watching, so if you could tell me, that would be great. But this is the one we need you to go like, share, retweet. Maybe I do. Do you know what? Everyone go retweet this. And if Gaia gets 70 plus, I'll do a giveaway for you guys that were early here and have retweeted this. And I won't tell anyone again about this giveaway. So if you're here for it. And anyone that's kind enough to share it will be in it, even if they're not in the chat. I need to get off this and we need to talk So Rare because this is going to be a game week review. Why I want to do that is that everyone always looks forward and they're like, oh, you know, I've done my So Rare data lineups and I hope I do well this week and this player is going to play well. But I don't think anyone actually looks backwards and says, was this a good decision? Was this a bad decision? Other than the fact that, you know, is it a 100 good decision? Is it a 30 bad decision? And looking at scores like, Pitchler here, you'll see 27 and say bad decision. But was it really? That's what we're trying to dig into. I'll give you a better example when I see Orlean Shemani here, 65. If I'd swapped him with Szymanski, I would have hit the thresholds in limited. But for me, that doesn't make it the worst decision ever, because Shemani was a 50-50 to play. Szymanski was a 90. So already, whatever score Shemani was going to get, you've got a half them. So that's 30. And then Szymanski's average scores, right? If we go through his average scores, he averages 51. He was playing an easy opposition. Sparta Rotterdam, probably a little bit harsh to call them easy, but, Feyenoord are top of the league. So it makes sense to call them a slightly easy opposition. So, yeah, that is the kind of little reviews we're going to be doing. I'm happy to answer any questions on the way. And I'm trying to hope, because I was going to do this off screen. I was like, this is the perfect thing to do on screen whilst watching the Valencia game, whilst trying to help other people as well. Because, like I said, I doubt many people go through these teams. So thankfully, I've set them all up. U23 is where I want to start, because this, if you're in the Discord, is the one where all of you guys had to try and beat me in it. And it went well. 500th. We were let down by Donnarumma, and we were let down by a poor captain choice. So if we are looking at these, we are thinking Donnarumma was the wrong decision in goal. Doesn't really matter. We have no options in goal except for Mantle, who doesn't play. Next, Hugo Cinque in defence. So we put up. Well, let me just ask some questions here quickly. So read some questions. So first time playing in the mode this week and unlocked in a T3. Nice one, Matt. Yeah, were you the one that say? Yeah. First time playing in the mode. Which mode were you playing? I only play NBA Sorare. I don't really understand the football soccer because I went to Scum Soccer, so I don't play it. Tomorrow is going to use like $150 on Sorare NBA. Good luck with that. Sparta is 6th in the Sodam, so they are tough opposition. I understand what you're saying. So kind of what Laird does. Yeah, kind of what Laird does. I actually haven't. I feel sorry. I haven't watched Laird's rabbit hole hunting, but I did think that's what he does. I did think it was more like what I could have won, whereas I'm trying to look and say, how can I improve my team selection? So, for example, Hugo Cinque wasn't the best decision because we had Frimpong. And we had Frimpong here, who actually had the better AA thing. So if you treat the Sorare data scores, he had the better AA decision. And I actually think this is a really good... I think it's a really good metric, this AAA. The only thing I don't like is that it double counts some of them. So it gives you the odds and then it also gives you the matchup. But the matchup and the odds, they're combined to one another. So... yeah, I'm not crazy about it, but I do think it's good. I do think the odds works generally better. So the question here then is, why wouldn't you use Frimpong when he's away to Leverkusen? Now, was this a bad decision? Because I don't think so. Even though Frimpong got a better score, he averages a lot lower. But the thing I've been getting carried away with recently is I keep banging on about average scores, whereas your average scores don't actually matter at the high end anymore. What matters is your ability to put up big, good scores. So if we look at Cinque, and I'm going to look across the last 15, because, to be honest, he hasn't played many games. And if I look across the last 15, so both of them have good fixtures. So we're looking at the good fixtures, and I'm trying to look how many of these 80-plus dark green scores he's put up. So Frimpong's done 2 and 1, and Cinque's done 1. And to be honest, this is almost exactly what played out during the game week. So maybe this is the first error we've actually spotted in the selection. So I came in, I thought this wasn't a mistake because, Cinque averages higher than Frimpong, but I shouldn't be looking at averages. 1-0 to Rayo Vallecano. Going to lose some points for Gaia there, unfortunately. So Frimpong actually puts up more consistent higher scores. Yes, more consistent lower scores. But if he's going to put up a lower score anyway, I'm getting an average reward. I'm talking about pushing myself from a tier 3 to a tier 1. And that's where I want to be focusing. So doesn't look like Cinque was the right choice. And also what I want to review is these AAAs. So the AAA worked really well here, worked really well here, worked really well here, didn't work well here. So why is Trent got an A against Man City away. So unfortunately, the screen's really, really small. If I make it any bigger, it's probably not going to sort that too well. Okay, so anyway, so Hakimi as a B makes sense, and Guindo's not playing. So what does it say? Scoring history. So it's scoring history and form give him good things, but this is again where I think Sorare data double counts these stats. So surely scoring history and form are very similar, unless you're talking about scoring history against that team. But surely the right back against Man City doesn't put up good scores. You'd expect almost the complete opposite. And then projected lineup. So I guess he's expected to play, which is good, but it was also taken into account here. So that's the defender, right? Next up, Enzo Fernandez. And this little trying to go big or trying to go home thing was where Enzo got me, I was always picking Enzo. He had a good fixture. Well, I thought he had a good fixture. Turns out he didn't. But it was between him and Jota for the starting spot. I don't know why I ignored Vinicius Junior for a starting spot. I guess because he was slightly more out of form. He had a AAA. I could have played Wirtz, but I do like to stack Wirtz and Frimpong. So really the team here, oh no, it probably wasn't. I think you're always picking Vinicius Junior at home for how easy the fixture is compared to... Gaia had a shot. Miles wide. So Frimpong, Vinicius Junior is the man here. And it was definitely a Frimpong, wasn't it? I probably looked at the odds too much and I thought, Cinquet's probably got a better chance and better averages and didn't really think too much into it. I don't like these opposition scores. Tough to say. So, out of these then, why would I pick Enzo over for Jota, who's obviously like one of my favourite players? I think it was the higher end scores. So if I'm looking across the last year now, you get 3 and 5 for Jota, or we get 9 and 7 for Enzo. What I didn't do is look on the shorter term. So let me check the last 15. Jota's putting up 4 and 1, and Enzo's putting up 1 and 1. Oh, so Jota's in better form, but Enzo long term is better. So this would have been a right headache, which it absolutely was. I was deciding for the last minute. Thanks for joining, Ritsu. What would you guys do? Well, I should probably ask this before the game week, not after. But yeah, do you think I made the right choice with Captain Enzo? I think my thinking was Enzo will put up more 100s and also be a bit more protected on the lower side because he's got a much better average score. So he's got 64. But again, I'm getting carried away with these average scores. It's been one of my downfalls for so long on Sorare, which is what I'm trying to correct with videos like this or live streams like this. So you can't pay too much attention to them. I'm going to give it a quick check to see what Jose Gaia and the other guys are doing on Sorare scores. So we're in a tier 4 because he's lost a point. If he concedes 3, that'd be a disaster. I wish I could just see the teams that are live. So Jonathan Vieira's got a good chance to put up a nice score here. So we've got a 92 with a 70 with a 96. And we're 169th as our best possible score. We're currently 1,000th. Okay, well, we're definitely going to need Vieira to do something because, unfortunately, Leroy put up an awful score. He only conceded 1 goal. I don't really know what was going on here. But, he did concede 2 in the last minute. They're both penalties. Like, imagine he saves one. I'm literally, on to win the division with a Vieira score. But, we'll see what he can do. He is a bit of the GOAT. Oh, Gaia. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting carried away after 2 minutes. They've conceded 1 goal, which is obviously why he's down at score. But what else is he up to? No yellows. Goal conceded for -4. Possession lost. Fucking hell, you can't give away possession 5 times in, what is that? How long is it? 14 minutes. Come on, Jose. Missed passes and then attacking. He did have a penalty error entry, which was him blasting it over. So we're hoping that he can put some scores together. Let me know if you've got any questions you want me to answer, because it's always good when it's not like a one-way conversation. When it's two-way, it works a lot better. So in the front line then, I don't think there was much decisions to be had. I know Wirtz put up a really good score. He's in a really good fixture. he's just a killer. But Jota and Vinicius both had better fixtures. They're both in good form. I expected them to smash, and they both did smash. So yeah, the difference between them two, difficult to know. And it wasn't like I was leaving one in training. I put them somewhere else. So let's review Champion Europe here. This should be my best team every week, and I knew this week it wasn't, partially because of the fixture for Bayern Munich. So obviously it was Borussia Dortmund. Would have, yeah. LR20, thank you for joining. I haven't seen your comment yet. So what I'd say is, should have captained Vinny. Absolutely should have. I weirdly just didn't even think of him in the selection process. It was just Jota or Enzo. When realistically he had the easiest fixture at home. I think maybe I was a little scared of rotation. There's a game on Wednesday against Barcelona, so yeah, that was definitely the play, though, wasn't it? In theory, because this is all about theory. You only get one chance what actually happened, but you want to make your decisions based on the best possible. If it was to be rolled a million times and this game was played 100 times or whatever, can't ever second guess Enzo. I do. Oh, guy's got the ball. Let's see what he can do. Right. He's going to play an easy pass. Shoot, score. Okay, I don't care anymore. Yeah, Lino's offside. Okay, let me know if you enjoy seeing the little bit of football on the screen, because I always kind of want to, but it's difficult when there's strict rules. So, yeah, if you do want me to show a little bit of that, let me know. Are you considering selling limiteds and going into rares? That is a fantastic question. So, let's look at my gallery value, because this is what I think in my head, and I haven't actually reviewed it. So, in terms of gallery value limited cards, is it £1,000? I'd be shocked if it was 1,000. Oh, it's £2,000. I definitely think about it. I haven't thought about it seriously, because what I like is the fact if PSG and Bayern do well, I win in limited, and I won't have that availability in rare. Essentially, it's if they don't do well. If they do really well, the score goes up massively for everyone else, because I'll never be able to afford like a Bayern stack, for example, with Kimmich is obviously the key to a Bayern stack. Well, the real problem is, let's say I'm ruthless as I can be, I still have to hold a few of these players. Messi, unsellable. Vinicius, unsellable. Enzo, unsellable. Jota, unsellable. Penalty. Oh, offside. Camavinga, unsellable. Shamani, unsellable for the collectability. Szymanski, probably not unsellable, but I don't want to get rid of a Player of the Year card at floor prices. Vieira is a little bit unsellable. Guindo's 100% unsellable. I've got this 1 of 1,000 with like monster XP on him. He finally starts doing this. The scores we want, being the best player on the game. He moves to Salzburg, injury, out for the whole season. See, Jonathan, let me know if I got it right. I was thinking about it. Once I saw someone type your name or speak your name, I think it was, I realised how I should be saying it. So, yeah. Should you be selling at this time? He essentially said, I don't think anyone should be selling at this time. I think guys will skyrocket next season. If you think that, it doesn't actually matter. And people forget this. I'm not sure if I'm talking about you specifically here, but people forget if you just sell out of one card and go into another card, it makes no difference. You're just like, unless you pick an awful player, it doesn't make any difference. So selling up from limited to rare wouldn't really change it. For me, it's only if you take money out the platform, which, is far from my intention. I'm doing the opposite if you've watched my last So Red journeys. Second Division Europe, there is a lot going on with divisions and relegations and stuff, but I do think there is good opportunities because people just get scared. That's why I picked up Benjamin Leroy. I needed a goalkeeper, but didn't really care for the scores. He just needed to be under 40 average, and then he's got these good fixtures coming up. He's like pretty certain to go down, so next season he's going to be a killer. People aren't playing the relegation game at the minute. To finally conclude, yes, I would like to sell some of these cards, but also part of my strategy is to hedge the risk. So if one does well, the other one will do bad. For example, Messi dropped like a bit of a stinker for him. He only got 60 points, and I was happy with that because if you put up any more, guys, just giving away a foul. Don't get booked. Oh, he looks like he's going to get booked. I really hope he's not. Right, if any of you tweeted this out, because you know what I said at the start. Okay, it wasn't a guy foul. That's a small positive. One retweet, lads. None of you want in. Or you just don't believe in Jose Gaia. Oh, sorry, there is two. Let's see who's entered. ABC Trades and Sorare. I've seen Sorare. ABC Trades, let me know if you're in here. I don't care either way. It doesn't affect the results, but it's always good to know. And also, let me pull up. What did I call it? Wait till you see this if you haven't seen it already. One second, where did I put it? Ah, here it is. This is. Does that work? Yes. I need to zoom in somehow. This is the Hall of Legends. If you're in the Discord, you know how you enter. You essentially need to beat my score every week, and then the winner gets an entry into the division. I can't close this game week because obviously there's scores going on and there'll be adjustments, but I think this 355 wasn't for anything. But this one, and Moldy shouldn't be in the giveaway because he donated some funds to it, which was absolutely fantastic. So it's between these two. I need to do a draw for £20, I think it was. £10 of mine, £10 of Moldy's. Really generous of him. Ooh, so I will do that later on, and I'll continue with a little bit of reviewing, a little bit of questions, and a little bit of real football. Messi Limited is selling for only 200. I know, he's so good, and he's probably going to go to Barca and get better scores. Let me know what you think of Messi going to Barca in terms of his SO5 scores, because I'm stuck between them where it's like PSG were more dominant in the league, Barcelona aren't less dominant, and it's just Messi's respected there, whereas PSG's not too respected. He got booed by the fans on the weekend, which is just ludicrous. And then on top of that, the rotation's the big one. Oh God. Whew. Whew. This game's giving me heart palpitations. Wonder how Jonathan Vieira is getting on. So how can I see my players rather than my teams? I like seeing it in that view. I always do it on my phone, so maybe there's not even a way. You know where you see it in a per player basis? It's always fun that way. Your limiteds are top quality, so chance of them doubling in price is higher than the chance of a tier 3 rare that you'd buy. Yeah, it's a fair point. I probably wouldn't hold them for a tier 3 rare. That's the only thought I'd buy a 1 tier 1 or 1 tier 2, something like that. Yeah, Messi scores at Barca were 100 every week, but times have changed for Barca where they've got a lot of good players now. Him and Lewandowski would be scary though. So if you sell Messi, the thing is everyone's such a good price. Do you know what? I can't let go of my limiteds. The reason for it is the XP. I've just got such a big advantage on people. It's probably better shown actually during the game. So if I go limited and I go, you can't actually filter by XP, can you? You can only do card level. Card edition, there it is, card level. So Szymanski 13, 9% on old season cards is just really big. They cap out at 10. So Jota and Vinicius, that's why pretty much unsellable. I should actually not sell Mantle. I put them up for so cheap. Glad someone didn't take them off me. Then we've got some of this season cards. We're looking at Enzo on 12.5. Szymanski still on 13 is just ridiculous. Yeah, Gwindal on 13.5. I can't believe he's not playing. It's so painful. Give it to Gaia. Bad ball. Frimpong at 8.5 is not bad at all. Didn't realise that. Shinsuke Nakamura, the boy. That'll be it. I think we need a 70 from Gaia. Hey, ABC Trades. Just made the transition from limited to rare. Looking forward to using new players this weekend. Yeah, isn't it the biggest buzz ever when you get a set of new players and you're just ready to use them? I had that with Mohamed Simikan this week, and then I was like, he's probably not going to play, so I played Hendricks instead, and he put up an 18. Thank you, Hendricks. Guy's got the ball in a great spot. Get in. Oh, boys, you're not watching. I'll show you if the replay comes up, but essentially what happened, guys just whipped the ball in, balls come in, header, and it's literally saved off the line. I thought it was in. Show me this replay. Show me this. Oh my God, the The football doesn't even come up on the screen. Oh, quick! I've got to do this. Oh, I hit the post. Yeah, so that's Gaia, right? That's Gaia whipping it in. Bang! Our ball post. That's got to be a big chance created at least. That is so painful. That goes in. It's the best thing ever. Okay, let me know now if you like seeing the football. Like I said, there'll be some glitches on the stream. This is a first timer here. One second. Okay, sorry. Let me go through. Yay, Wowzers here. Nice to see you, mate. Need to read up a little bit. Can I actually move this? No, I'm not moving that. Not moving that at all. Okay. Limited to top quality. Read that one. Have you ever won a tier 3 rare with one decisive, no clean sheet, and the worst captain choice? I can't say I have, unless you're looking at my gallery and laughing at me for it, but I don't think so. Um, until they add the first owner bonus. Oh yeah, forgot that's coming, but you can't really promise these things or expect these things too soon with Sorare. Not that they move at a slow pace, they move at a good pace, but they've got a lot going on. So yeah, they don't always come out. ABC Trades was transitioning. I said it was sick, especially with the new cards. When stacking, do you prefer a defensive or attacking lineup? I tried to go over goalkeeper and 2 defenders. If you're certain of a clean sheet, a goalkeeper and 2 defenders. If you've got a really easy fixture, a goalkeeper, a left back, and a right back, like I'm thinking like a Leipzig when they're going to dominate a team, or who would be like a Barca would be great. Oh, imagine Barca, right? You've got Ter Stegen are one of the best clean sheet records in the league at the minute, or the best clean sheet record. Then you've got, let's say, Jordi Alba plays, who just averages like 70 for some reason. Don't know what he does. And then I think it's Koundé that used to play there, but now they're playing Araujo, isn't it? So that would be absolutely huge. Definitely defensive stacking, because attacking stacks, I always can see, just one player getting all the rewards. Is that guy giving the ball away again? No. Yellow card for Correa. When's about that one? I really can see limited prices going 2 or 3x this summer. I can't see a 3x this summer, to be honest. Like, it's going to take so long for things to change. I think people forget, no. I think 1.5x would be not likely. 1.5x would be good. It depends when you count the bottom. Maybe 2. Two would be good. 2 would be good, and I can see that. I can't see 3. Happy to be wrong. I like to see you mean from limited ref purely for RRI, it's not good just to pass. If I hit the threshold 50% of the time, it's better than a tier 2 or tier 1 limited 10% of the time. Yeah, I see what you think. Fraser, thanks for joining, mate. The thing with limited to rare, they are very similar divisions. I like how there's less competition, slightly less, but yeah. Now with so rare, if you can move up in the divisions, I think it is best to move up in the divisions. It didn't used to be like that, but everything is moving towards that. There's 20 people here. I need to know 2 things. 1, if you're liking it, please drop a like, because I'll do more. And if you're not, let me know. If you think this is boring, saves me an hour of my life. So more than happy to hear it. And let me know if you want to see more of the football on the screen now and again, because I don't think I'll get a strike or anything like that for doing that. I guess we go back to the reviews. So I was really happy with this team. It's a kind of set and forget. You got to risk Tony Cruz. I did it. It was right. Champ 240. Oh, this is pain. Did I have a spare for Ben Mee? DeMarcos. I wonder what he put up, actually. I mean, I would have never picked DeMarcos over. Probably put up a good score. He was like a 90% chance of playing, so. Oh, 62! He is great value. I feel you'll get him for £12 in rare. Like, as a thresholds player, he's averaging 46. Sometimes you want someone to spring it. I've never really used him. I haven't used him for a couple of game weeks, but yeah, he scores big against good teams and awful against other teams. I think that's pretty solid. What does he get when he starts the whole time? 47. Yeah. I mean, that's a good player to pick up thresholds. It's a tenner at the end of the day. Like, how wrong can I be? Ben Mee, Mancini was suspended. Oh, that would have been a good team. Yeah, Celtic's a difficult one with who's going to stay every season. Like, you never really know unless someone turns signs. Like, someone like Kyogo, I just can't see him going, despite how good he is. I, I think he just loves it too much. Jota's really enjoying Scotland, I think. So I expect him to stay, but look, if the money comes in for the Premier League, players' heads get turned. It's that simple. Carter Vickers has seen it all before. I doubt he wants to go back down south because, Premier League is pretty much the one that comes and sweeps all our players. Unless they're like French, like Edouard or Edouard, I meant Moussa Dembele. Yeah. Who is the most likely to leave? Abada, as I'm sure you know. He's been linked to go, I think. And Tate, probably. I could definitely see Rio going. He's just been too good, but they're quoting like 10 million. You get it for 10 million, that is just robbery. So you think Messi will go up 600, for example? If Messi and Mbappe Zidane put a good Sorare advertisement on their socials, I believe so many users will join. Yeah, I think users would join, but I don't see Sorare paying them to do that until things get better. I think that was said today by Nicholas. He's like, I'm not going to push a marketing or an advertising thing until we get like a fiat onboarding really easy. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what we need. Nicholas got his head screwed on. I'm just watching the game because this could fall right across the guy. Lino, give the ball the other way, you mug. I'm getting aggy here because not enough good stuff is happening. Let's see what's cracking. What's popping? 38. Oof! Conceded UD Las Palmas. Surprising that. They're playing like bottom of the league. Oh, guy's on a 42. That's a good little couple of stats there. Hopefully it's for like defensive actions because they can stack up. Let's check. Attacking actions, isn't it? It's kind of what he does. Yeah. 4 Jules 1's good. 4 Jules 1. I like that. And a big chance created. I knew it was a big chance. And an attempted assist. We need more of that, Jose. Whew. Okay. 21 viewers. Thank you for joining all. What I think of the Nicholas interview, I haven't watched it, to be honest. I heard a little rundown of it. I'll pull it up for you and read it. Is he trying to reconcile the fees? I don't think you'll need it for that. I will try and pull this up on my phone of what was said. So apparently, market stabilization is priority number 1. What do I think of that? Everyone knows it. It's great, good to see that they agree with that. I think it's a nice thing to kind of share. How they do it, less auctions is a method. Less rewards, but we don't want that. Interesting to see how they do it because it's one of those things. It's great to hear, but how you actually achieve it is so difficult. Come on, Jose's got the ball. Just an easy pass, little 0.1, nice. Next up, unwanted price reduction. I mean, I think there were some people that thought, oh, Suro wanted the prices down. They're doing this on purpose. Guys got to the line. Lino's he's just set up perfectly. He didn't even get it close to on target. He actually didn't even go out for a corner or a throw in. It literally just went awful from Lino. I did own him. He is very good, but he's a bit young still. Okay. Next up, large-scale marketing, not before a crypto deposit / withdrawal solution. Yeah, it's just genius, isn't it? Like, I see people like, oh, we need more users, get your advertiser now, do this, do that. It's like, no, that would be the biggest cash burn you've ever seen, right? No one wants to join when things are going badly. Everyone wants to join when it's smooth and going well. So yeah, you need sentiment to change and you need something to change sentiment, but advertising into bad sentiment is just not the one. Very long-term NBA deal and MLB deal. I heard that was misquoted. No new sport in 2023. That is a massive win. Like, if we had another new sport, that would just drive people absolutely nuts. I don't think I don't think it would have been good in terms of resources. Like, stretching the resources too thin would not be fun. Okay, I think we've got a couple more questions. Can you play the semi-pro division in limited, which I still don't think is fair, but may as well abuse it? I can still play the semi-rare division. You need under 10, I thought, no? Okay, yeah, you need under 10 limiteds, I think it is. Which Yeah, it doesn't bother me. Is it common or is it a limited league? Yeah. We need a fiat wallet. We need everything to be as good by the start of next season for all the FPL players to go in Sorare instead of fantasy platform. That's exactly what they're trying to do. I couldn't agree more with that. As a crypto geek, I know how hard it can be. Um, yeah, Fraser, if you can confirm what you meant by that, did I get the right understanding that you're talking about if you have less than 10 limiteds, or is the rules changed, or are you saying like it doesn't really matter how much value you have, you can play? So I need to get back to these teams. So Ben Taleb, tough fixture. We knew that was going to happen. Ben Mee, tough fixture, but he averages 57. He got like again. Someone's got a yellow card. Valencia again. Valencia are awful, man. Except for Jose Gaia, legend. Yeah, 37. How? Who else has he got 37 against? Fulham, Tottenham, Newcastle, Palace. It's not too unexpected. He seems to score really well or really bad, so yeah, I can put up with that for a thresholds player. Yeah, 17. Yeah, do you know what? Maybe that's what he's talking about. That makes sense. If you have like a massive rare or limit or super rare gallery and then playing the semi pro, it's no need for it. Like anything above rare, you shouldn't be playing the semi pro. It's for like newcomers, mate. Come on. And if you are playing it, I have no problem with that. It's the rules should be set up against it. My SO5 results. Oh, we're in a tier 3. Is that because we've got another attempted assist? 43. Did they not classify that as an attempted assist? I swear I'm going the longest way to find these buttons. Big chance created. 1. Okay. Attempted assist. That should have been a penalty area entry. No, it shouldn't have been a penalty area entry. It should have been. What is it? Something about into the box. Oh, must be for attackers. I want to find what I'm talking about now. It's something like. It's not penalty area entry. It's not. Oh, one contest? No. Sorry for this. I've just had a mind blank. Long pass into the opposition. Accurate pass into the final third. Don't know what I'm talking about. Alvaro Garcia. Long ball into opposition. It's not that. Attack. Might be a one contest. I can't really remember now. What can we look at? Right, let's see. With my limited budget, what could I bring in? Limited budget, 1,700. We're going to go scout and we're going to go player finder for £1,700 in. I'm actually looking for super rares, so we'll look at super rares. I should have a cheap super rare tab, and then I can go to filter by cards, not club, cards, super rares, and we're going to go from 800 floor to 1400. You can always get a bit of discount. We're looking for a forward only. What scores am I looking at in this filter? Greater than 52, yeah, makes sense. Plays 50% of games minimum. Junior Ito. Oh, wow, that's a good price. Can you pick him up for that? I actually picked up his rare and he did really well. I think I got a quick flip. Really good. I didn't even make profit on it. I think. Oof, is his super rare? Oof, that does seem nice, but 164 is probably not that nice on reflection. Let's see who else we can pick up. Drusk, his price is not his price; it's inflated. Jonathan Bamber's actually who I want, to be fair, to stack him with Remy Capella. Hasn't sold in a while, but he'd sell for like down here, which is a nice opportunity if it arises. Ivan Toney is probably the one you'd want out of these, just for like lockedness. Yeah, like if you're selling for 1,700 at one point, then you can obviously sell there again. Oof, sold there quite a lot. 1,500, even more. Right, let's close tabs we don't need. Let's. Oof, free kick. Hope Guy's on it. He's not. Okay. Oh, Alexis Sanchez. He is old, unfortunately, but he puts up killer scores. 137, 784. Delafeu, I'd love. Player, I'd really like if I can get a discount on him. Mitrovic, I love as a player. 488 for player. Does anyone know about Alisson player? Why has he lost his spot? I thought this kid was like, he's not really a kid, is he? He's older than me. But he was doing this 183, 91, 96, and now he's doing 22, 23, 6. So, explanations on a postcard, please. Just going to watch Jose Guy pick up the ball here, and it's gone. Never made it to him. It was doing really well. Okay. 1,700 brings in a decent amount. I need to read them in order here, don't I? Now you can't add money straight on without having a crypto wallet. I struggle to see a lot of new players join in. Yeah, it's the first thing they're trying to fix. It's a temporary solution. I think you can still bid on credit card on the new card auctions. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Fraser's bought an Ito and he's fell off a cliff. So if I do pick up the super, I'm going to need to pay him off to sell him. I think one of you has subscribed, and that's very nice of you. If you haven't subscribed, please go to the subscribe button. I can reach my goal. What about Alexander Mitrovic? He's probably a cheap price here as his next auction goes off. What I do want to do is look at new card auctions, super rares, Champ Europe. I keep doing this. I don't know why. I haven't got a balance. I've got, what is that, £4, £7. Premier League. Where's the like league competitions? What? Did they not used to have a filter here which said, that is quite smart. I think that's actually a good idea. Where's competition eligibility? It's so high up. Champ Europe. Haven't dealt with these new fixes. Dwight McNeil. One of you actually told me on my last stream to pick him up, and I think you were spot on. Speaking of Dwight McNeil, hope he's putting up. Oh, do I hope he's putting up scores? 0-0 still. That's good. Do I want Lloris to keep a clean sheet? I'm not sure I do, because unless he gets an 80-pointer, then I can't do anything. If he's 36, I'd need him. I'm on 215. No, I'm on 205. Yeah, I need 45 points from the man. It's just not happening, is it? So I need 5 to 40, and 40 for 80. Oh, not good. Dwight McNeil could be a fun pickup. Only problem, you're playing under 23 premium, and I haven't got an under 23 team, so it doesn't really make sense. Bamba, Tony, player, Felipe Anderson. Really hard to know what to do. Let's see if anyone's putting anything on Twitter. We have 5. Oh, thank you very much, guys. That was led. So this is actually a really interesting one. How hard it is to achieve a reward in Champion Europe Rare Pro is not something that I actually realised. So, what am I going to... Oh, tell me. Why have I got a reward? I've got an extra reward. Under 23 limited? No, it's capped 270. I was only on 2 before. Which one of these teams? Is it because Vieira's put up a 40? I thought he'd put up a big score. I thought I was already in that one. Have I lost someone here? I have no idea what's going on. Maybe one of the big U23 selections got something taken off him. Drop me a comment if you've dropped in here. Give you a little shout out for joining, because I'm looking to do more of these streams if you guys like it. But also, I'll do it when I'm a bit more focused and I don't flick to the football every second. But it is quite fun at the same time. You get to see real raw reactions. Like when I thought Guy got that assist. And we've seen who's top of the list. Kevin. How's his price doing? Yeah, I bet he's at a spike. Don't know why people buy him. He had one good game against, buy him. I know why people buy him. I don't know why people buy him now after a game against Liverpool where he played well. 1-0. I would have sold him about here-ish. Maybe a bit lower. Still in the 1 week. Oh, Moldy's here. Lurking. I like that, mate. Might ask you to do me a favour. I don't know. Now I feel bad because I've ended it on stream. Oh, Moldy, you are not technically in the draw because you did provide money for it, but we'll do this draw soon. Is Has 100 or Fluent? It's Scorcher, isn't it? No, it's Fluent Scorer. Good. Okay. We can do them in the draw if either of them are here. Don't know what's happened there. Let's see that Kevin De Bruyne trade you're talking about. Actually, I like having this one. Something's happened here with Gaia. He's not injured, but he's really hurt the goalkeeper. I hope he doesn't get a red or even a booking would be bad. There's no foul given against him, but VAR is a nightmare. Something's being checked. Not a fan. Right, what are we looking at for the trade here? That's really soft, but I hope they give it because it's a penalty. And then Gaia came storming in. Should this not be the auctions and offers for the rare card now? Thank you. So we're looking for a trade. Here we go. The trade. Sent him $9,000 for 18 grand worth of players. I need to get the old binoculars on this one. What? Maybe the super rares are just really inflated. Gundogan. I mean, look, if you want to liquidate your gallery, you are going to have to pay a little bit of like a premium. Give it to Gaia. Give it to Gaia. Give it to Gaia. Okay, we're in the box. Okay, we're now outside the box of Gaia. He's cut to the left. He's crossed it in. Oh, no delivered. Corner. Is this a bad trade? That's not the trade. I know that's not your trade you're talking about, but is that not a bit sus for a trade? I mean, Katoze is a big name. He's just got loads of money, and maybe this guy wanted to liquidate. But I mean, 3 plus 2 plus. I mean, you're going to need to check one of those, surely. Kevin, not sure what to think about that. Kaya with another shot. Okay, we need to get onto the real one we're talking about now. I'll click back. You've all seen enough of that. Offer trade. Ooh, so he swapped. He got Kevin De Bruyne and Barrel for Brad Guzan. And Guzan's value was really low because he got a really good deal value on. Really good deal on him. So Guzan, so Guzan, this is the sort of stuff you should be looking for in a low liquidity environment, lads. So Guzan on what day? March 29th. March 29th was here. So he sold in rare for 290, but his super rare in a goalkeeper card, which is, normally a higher multiple, only went for 781. There's a little penalty check going on. Again, 781. That is good value. So I'm obsessed with Kevin. I am. Do you know why? Because if we look at Kevin De Bruyne and we submit for James Maddison, right? Why has Gaia lost points? Need to stop yelling. Why has Gaia lost so many points? He hasn't. He's still on 44. That was a glitch. I hadn't refreshed. Relax, Alex. Relax. Gamma. So why we don't like De Bruyne is because he puts up a good score right when I need him. And I know I haven't had him for ages. I know I couldn't have afforded him if I put him in this team. But 100 or 99, 92, 100, 44, 74... I could be winning this whole thing. That's why we're obsessed. Hey, Quinny's here. Thanks for joining, mate. We are, if no one's sure, I haven't said in a while, we are also watching a Valencia game here. We are cheering on Jose Gaia for that absolute monster team I just showed before. So, let's hope something comes of that. Right. This is the trade deal we're looking at, like these sort of opportunities you can take on. So you've got Brad Guzan that you picked up for 700 and 29th. 4 days later, he's traded them out for £1,500 of value. Shout out to Wobblers. Oh no, Wobblers. Oh, that brings back bad memories. He wouldn't trade with me for like, I'm thinking like £2, an extra £2, and I actually didn't have the £2 in my balance. And then I ended up trading the deal. Let's say that was an extra 1 or 2%. Say it was 2%. It was 2%, right? On a £200 deal or whatever, so you can work that out for yourself. But he didn't do that trade, and I was just like eye rolled. I was like, to not do that trade just for strict whatever. I respect your opinion, but I also it was annoying me. And then the next day, rather than going back to Wobblers, I went. I think it's Wobblers. I shouldn't. I'm not going to check, but I went to Pavel Trader and paid an extra 10%. And it's because I forgot I had, I could have renegotiated that deal with Wobblers. So I was just like, what are you doing, you mug? So what I did, rather than looking at a Remy Cabella that I hate, look at this Remy Cabella deal I got. So it was for Remy Cabella, 2% of like, £200. What we did, so that was the mad deal. It was Remy Cabella, right? Yeah. We got rid of the bad Remy Cabella. We brought in new shiny Remy Cabella for I sent him £20 worth of ETH, which I think I don't see people doing this, but I think that's good if you're going to get good level of XP. My Remy Cabella in the minute, 8%. That's good. It'll keep building up nice and quick towards the end of the season, so you can get that to 10. How is the boy Jonathan Vieira getting on? It is now half time, and we are sitting on 24 viewers, popping off. Who is not popping off is Jonathan Vieira and Yudi Las Palmas, who are actually getting beat. I might need to message the main man, and find out what is going on. Ooh. 2 attempted assists, 2 possessions won, 2 duels lost, no defensive actions. You never really get much. Has big Mark Cardano been missing big chances? No, they've just been creating nothing good at all. I am not sure I am happy with this. I mean, to be honest, the teams, we can only finish 169th. Where does 169 pass? Ooh, tier 2. Maybe I care a little bit more. Because Vieira does put up hundreds, so now I have the opportunity for him to put up, a massive score again. The lineup of priority this week, I would say, would be the under-23s team. So, looking at these fixtures, you couldn't really beat them. Yes, I should have captained Jota. Yes, I could have captained Vinicius Jr. Donnarumma hates me. He just keeps up putting worse scores every week I play him. That was a priority. This, in rare, obviously the priority is Champion Europe because I've got a better selection than, the super rares that are very budget. But, yeah, this will always be priority, except for when they're playing ridiculous teams. 270 I keep popping off on. I wish I could show. Actually, I can't I? Look at my rewards. My Sorare results is not rewards. I don't actually use the desktop very much. I keep clicking the same area. I know where I'm going when I think. Here we go. I've got to the same place. It's been a long day at work. Right. SO5 stats. 270. Last rewards is 270, 270, U23, 270, U23. That is just mad considering my focus is Champ Europe. My whole gallery is Champ Europe at the minute. But where it actually matters, where you get your value, is doing really high finishes. So Randall Colomwani was in the Champion Europe Special Weekly. So it does kind of make its way up. And, 1/8 place will wipe out all of these, little cuisance. Now, I think Sampdoria are going to get relegated. So this is someone that I'd look at. It was what I mentioned briefly before, where it's people aren't really buying into the relegations yet. You should be relegation lover. In April, you should start being relegation lover. How can I check? I'm just going to do Serie A table just to make sure I'm not chatting shit. Right. So, Sampdoria, pretty certain to go down, not guaranteed, but there's a 10-point difference, right? Hopefully there'll be a nice attacking team. Has Cuisance done enough to get a move away? I don't know enough about him, to be honest. Like, he's just a reward I picked up and traded away. But you're looking at someone like Gabbiadini, 31 years old, the best player in the team, picking him up for £70 in rare. You're going to get 49 averages to the end of the season. Oh, if I can pick him up for £205, I might buy the super. I always get so excited by that. I can't. Do you know what? This could be the play. Gabbiadini. Is there still a relegation lover account now? Pretty sure he closed his account. I'll open it on a new tab so I don't forget. I'm bringing up a lot of drama tonight, aren't I? I've got the the old relegation lover. I've got some dodgy trades from Katozi. Yeah, relegation palin. That's the boys. Good name. So, Gabbiadini, super rare. Who can we contact? Alex? Great name. And then I like to look, how interested is he in selling? He's probably pretty interested. That team's not going to be doing a lot there. I am looking for a rare. I don't actually have any liquidity at the minute, so, well, not in the game at least. I do in real life. That is a consideration. Only issue with relegation is buying a potential move. That is right? So let's look at Gabbiadini, and let's say he's averaging 49 in 19th place in Serie A. If he gets a move, he's probably going to move back to Serie A, right? He's always been there. He's been there for years, hasn't he? I don't know why I say these wild statements without having any facts to back it up. I'd love to know. I'll just put up flashcards. But Gabbiadini is the most Italian man ever. Gabbiadini. My spelling is not a strength. Where's that? There it is. Where's he going to move to is essentially he's going to move back to Italy is the general thought, right? So he goes back to where he is. So you're buying him at a price of where he is and you'll keep him at a price of where he is. Yes, there's chances of Saudi. Yeah, look, he's been in Serie A since 2019. He's been with Sampdoria since 2019. He's 31, 32. This is the perfect player I think people should be looking at. I found another one the other day. Because obviously you want all right, Southampton are going to get relegated. Let's get James Ward-Prowse. No, everyone knows Ward-Prowse is going to move on regardless of whether they stay up or down. Same with Madison. If Leicester go down, he's moving. It's a fact. Gabbiadini, 31 years old, the best player in the team, been with them for 5 years. I've convinced myself to buy one. I was actually thinking of swapping out one of my rare forwards. So I know who I have, but this is my fixture selection. So Pitchell has just gone off injured again. Fidel, has he gone off injured? Why is he £9? Okay, he played, that's good. So Dembele. Is Dembele one of those ones that people think are good, but he's actually not that great? Like a 52 average, and it's like, okay, well, you do this for everyone else, so let's check when he starts. 57 for Barcelona over 1 year. Let's filter just for Barcelona. 59. The only thing putting me off is that he's got really nice. Girona's not even that nice a fixture, to be honest. They're a pretty good team. Getafe's all right. Atletico. All Black hates clean sheets, right, Quinny? So that's a good one. But if I could do I just send a Dembele for Gabbiadini straight swap? Am I crazy? Am I just getting live stream hysteria? I'm actually going to build the trade offer. Let's see how it looks. I never like to go into these things cold, by the way. I'd probably reach out to the guy. You can be a bit annoying if you just send random offers. Is it Matteo? Oh my god, it's already saved. Then you look at super rare. And I'll look at the one that is owned by Alex. There it is. And if I just chuck in my Dembele, and sometimes I like to puff up these deals and be like, oh, I'm going to add this limited card as well, especially for someone that isn't a limited player. So let's say a player that I could get rid of that probably doesn't look too bad. Virgil. I wouldn't even need Virgil. Like Dembele's a big swap. Armstrong at Southampton. Yeah. Which one do you mean? I've heard that before, but Little Stewie or Adam, ex-Celtic legend, best song ever. Was actually quite wasn't sad to see him go. To be honest, I never rated him that highly. Just a great song. I mean, it's obviously class for us, but we had a great team at the time. Dembele, Gabbiadini. I've just said how I need to stop playing Rare Pro because it's just overly competitive. But I really want the super rares while they're this price because I can never get them again. Like, for those that haven't seen my SO5 results, 365 doesn't cut it anymore. It just doesn't cut it. So, if we bring in Simican, and let's say Simican does well, then I wouldn't. Oh, that's so hard. Everyone leave a like. Fab Miz absolutely knows it. Thank you for that. I don't know. I don't want to play Champ Europe Rare, but the problem is I've got such good Rare players now that I find so many go to waste. Real tough, mate. Real tough to know. Like, if I'm looking at them as my like Champ Europe, let's get rid of those. If I'm looking at them as like my like Champ Europe players, leaving Madison, Dembele, Coman on the bench, or in 240 or 270 where they don't fit because they're all good average players was a waste of like capital, if you want to call it that. So I was thinking like we need to do something else. We can go for an hour here. Camera might shut off in a bit. I should have a backup, but I'm not guaranteed it will switch straight into that. And also, if you haven't been here from the start, we got jazzy little switch screens, a little intro screen. Yeah, just fun, isn't it? I got all that set up, and then I realised I couldn't actually use them. And then, thankfully, I've got a new setup now, and I can use them. So that's nice to hear. And then now we've got the setup working, and we know it works. We can bring on some guests. We can get a little more interaction, which is always fun. So yeah, coming soon. Let's say. It's good to see some players going up in value. I actually made a 30-second value on Bentaleb, but it was when I didn't have my new setup, and it was just it like didn't record the audio and my visuals weren't working. But I was like, Bentaleb is a nice pickup. I picked him up at what is he? It's about here in a swap with Pavel for like 58. Now like 75, 76. It's quite good. That was where I also picked up Hendricks. So. I don't regret picking up Hendricks. So if you've seen Hendricks score here, he ruined the game week with a 19 or an 18. Just pointless, right? In a really good team, if he puts up, I think we needed 400 points, so we probably need to put up like a 50, which is pretty hard anyway, or a 40 because he's a super rare 40, 45. I was actually happy that he didn't do well because he's already up in price slightly and I can put him maybe at like 500. Let's put them up for sale at 500 because no one's going to buy them at that, but there's just no downside. So, am I going to need to sign my wallet address and all the rest of it? Would I be sad to see him go 500? Absolutely not. If I just pull this down, I don't think you can see the password. Oh, I'm loving this little streaming thing. Once you get these boxes ticked, lads, it just feels so professional. 23 people watching me, soon to be 23,000, am I right? Yeah. Even getting a couple offers on that would be great. But I did buy it for if Simican gets injured. I don't know what I'm doing my supers, to be honest. I just need some while the prices are low. Like, I was buzzing to pick up Simican, like a great price. If you want him now, you're paying $2,000. You're not actually paying it, but like, you're not getting one, essentially. But I didn't realise how hard the competition was to play. Leipzig are horrible. Yeah, I'm hoping the manager gets sacked, and I know nothing about the managers. Bentaleb could be getting a move away and potentially lose sets. Who do you think he's going to? Because that was the guy I was thinking about before. When I was thinking about someone that can go down. Angers are close to bottom of the league. I think they're 19th as well. And yeah, I don't know enough about him to say he's going to move or he's not going to move. But yeah, when you are clearly this best player. But he is just the best player, I'm sorry, because he gets sets. So, yeah. I think because I've seen him sign a long-term contract somewhere. Not that long, but oof. Someone's picked up an Enzo Fernandez super. I did see that. Nabil Bentaleb. Nabil Bentaleb. Probably lucky to not get a red card for that a couple of weeks ago. That's for Algeria. Signed a new contract 2015 with Spurs. Absolutely not helpful to anyone here. Here we go. Angers have signed former Schalke midfielder on a contract till 2025, and that was done in 2022, January. So it was a year ago, so it's definitely a chance he could move on. But, yeah, you never know with relegations, but if you buy 4, 2 of them will probably do well. Gavidini's still on my screen, don't forget that. It is tempting. Valencia game is about to kick off again, so I'll alert you of all things Jose Gaia. And, of course, let me know what is going on. Leipzig, horrible. How horrible have they actually been? Because the fact they got absolutely battered is scary. And what really scared me is that Guardiola, it's Guardiola, isn't it? Guardiola actually came off for Simakan. It wasn't Hendricks. Why? Like, he prefers to play right wing back, I'm pretty sure. He gets better scores. He gets 5 scores at centre back, but he's not getting in that defence unless he plays free at the back, and I have no idea how many times he's done it. Sorare is class, how he can do this. Oh, the only thing is you can't tell when the new and old manager started, because when they played Celtic, they just sacked their manager. 2020. Can you do it from this season? Nah. Sorare, awful. Joking. Game started again, so let's cheer on Jose Gaia. I'm not sure if I've got 45 minutes still in the old tank on. We've got to cheer on the boy. Do you need some more water? Got 27 people, can't go for a water break when the fans want you. Right. Opponent scores. Ooh, so this is what I've never seen the screen. So CDM against this team scores really well. That's cool. And the accounts do bad. It's what you expect from any big team, right? Here we go. So, oh my god, they lost to Bochum. I remember that. 7-0 to City is not bad. They smashed Gladbach. Is that after Gladbach smashed Munich? Typical Bundesliga, isn't it? Jose Gaia, complete pass, then ran into the box. Not with the ball, though. Andre Silva's one I always thought, like, surely he's a good pickup, and he just never is. Like, 44 average for, like, an absolute monster. 26, 21. He's getting good minutes, though. The only thing is he's a bit like Kyogo, where he doesn't play full games all the time, so bit of pain. 5.56. Let me know if you think Andre Silva's a good pickup. Would you go Andre Silva, or would you go Manolo Gabbiadini? Problem is, if I do this whole relegation lover thing, then do you know what? I do need a forward. I could just get normal Gabbiadini. I don't have to get the super rare, because he would replace. Oh, please tell me Pavel's got one. I'll do a trade right now. Gaius took another shot in the box and nothing's happened. Okay, who is a trader here? None of them. Should I do like a bigger screen? Does that help you guys? Definitely helps you guys. No, so much wasted space on this right side as well. Let me try and sort that out for you. It's good, it's not great. Let me go back to data so I can see the headings. Oh, this isn't good, is it? Sorry, boys, I have messed up. I've completely messed up. What's going on now? Just lost the tabs. Did I control hide something? Sure did. Okay, so we're looking for control. Bring it out. What is going on? What about if I do that? What happens? Even smaller? I did tell you there'd be mess ups on this stream. It's options, that's the one. And then you can see everything now. And I want you to go to there. And if we zoom now, that works. Okay. Sorry about that. I am not the perfect streamer yet. With Celtic playing Rangers next weekend, do I split my Celtic players up? Absolutely not. I hope we bump them, but I was going to say we will bump them, but I'll curse it. I'm going to touch wood. Um, I'm just so biased. Like, I don't, I can't say these things, especially on live stream, but you can imagine what I want to say. Look at our form. Look who's top of the league. If you're playing a big team, and we're playing Rangers, if we're playing them, defensively we're going to have work to do, so the keepers will score well. Definitely keep the defensive stack. Last game we won 4-0 against them. Another a trip from Gaia. Okay. I really don't know. Stick with so. We won 4-0 last time. The Stacks didn't win because Kyogo went off like 7 minutes in, which was very sad to see on my first ever Old Firm. Right. Rewards. Right. Let me just look at some other lineups. We'll go back to what we were doing at the start and see how I could have improved my selection process. I still need to see if Haas 100 or Fluent Scorer is in the chat. Let me know. We'll do a draw for the winning ETH for beating me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, try and find your way into my Discord and you might be able to beat me for some ETH. Not every week. I'm not made of money. It's just a little thank you. Yeah, Gabbiadini's. Oh my god, did one of you just buy one? Johnson, if you're watching this, shout out to you for taking actions, but I'm going to guess that you're probably just doing your own research and I like the look of Gabbiadini. What I want to check with Gabbiadini is, will his scores go lower? Because if they go even lower, he's even better because his price will probably go down. Oh my god, someone tell me how to spell Gabbiadini. Score-wise, Cremonese, Lecce, Spezia, Florentina. Guy's got the ball. Lads, they just didn't. Cavani just didn't dive. Oh my, I'm not having this. Watch this. I can't just keep it on there for too long when it pops up. Oh, they're not even going to do the replay. Oh. He literally, Cavani, just put your foot on it. Guys, just whip the naughtiest ball in again. Okay, calm. We got time. 51 minutes. They're doing very well since they've conceded their goal, Valencia. They've played much better. Don't deserve to be losing. Okay. Got distracted by that. I was looking at Gabbiadini scores, which are great. Someone's just picked him up for 70 quid. What can you get him in limited for? 9 quid. Do you need a little forward? 70 quid. So if he goes down, he would be one of the great scorers. Oh, here it is. No. Okay. I do apologise to Cavani. The ball got taken off his feet. But that was such a good ball by Gaia. He just crosses so well. Okay, so back to Gabbiadini. Do you know what? We'll try and find someone else that's going to get relegated. Elche. Don't think the key part is that picking up a cam's great because I got Fidel. Just pumping my own bags now. Let's check La Liga. La Liga table. Valencia. That would be a shock. Do we think Valencia has ever been relegated? First time that has been in the relegation position this late season since 1986. The only time they've been relegated. It's one of those where Guy is probably going to stay. That's why I was trying to pick up his super rare, if any of you've seen. But, just because he's like a club legend, he might actually move on. I don't know about Gaia moving to Barca. I thought Gaia was like a Valencia through and through, like a Valencia faithful. Clive, I've been watching quite a bit of. He's been very good. He would be my pick probably. What price are we looking at? 176. It's because he's got no supply. Like, it's just not a lot you can do. Oh, Lino actually, where's he? Is he starting to be benched? What? No, he's played every game this. Yeah, he didn't play the last two. Lino would be a great pickup because he's probably too young to get a move. £77 would be nice. What was this one? 63. 63 would have been super nice, but obviously he's been picked up since starting tonight, I guess. Do you like Yunus Musa? Every time I watch him, he seems to be putting in some good shifts. 20? Did not realise how young he is. 47. But I just don't, honestly, like, I just don't see them getting. Musa's just almost made a really good chance there. I just don't see them getting relegated. Like, how close are they? 26. Almeria, Espanyol on a 4-game losing streak. This is where it's a little too close, where like you don't want to be relegation lover too early and get holding bottom of the table players for next season with no upside potential. Like at least when you buy someone that's close and goes down, Lino is on loan. Yeah, I do. I don't think. I mean, Lino's not going back to Atletico this season for sure, but yeah, in terms of if he gets loaned out, so you're saying it's a 1-year loan and he will not guaranteed to be at Valencia. Doesn't say when he returns. Yeah, I suppose could just sit on the bench. Risky one. If they loan him out to get minutes, he's not done enough to cement a first team spot. Clive will probably leave. Yeah, I wouldn't shot me at all. Ooh, let's check Espanyol. Hosselu, he's just been on fire. He's not going to stay, is he? Has he been on fire? Or am I chatting nonsense? 16 goals, 4 assists. Pretty good in 1 year. Not amazing, obviously, but for a team like bottom of the league, I think that's pretty special. He'd be picked up by an equivalent, wouldn't he? Vinny Souza. Ugh. I know Quinny would have had one of him. He was one. I never buy Celtic rumours, and he did this. And I was just like, oh my God. And this wasn't like a mistake. Like, he was up at this price for a while. And then, boom. He's not going to Celtic. He's not going to PSV. He's not going to Ajax. He is instead going to go to Espanyol and die. I sold him for 270, picked him up for 600. Wasn't nice. Let's see how the other boys are doing. We have Lloris playing and Captain Vieira still creating not enough. Where's Hugo? 63. It's going to be a 0-0. That would be embarrassingly boring. A little bit of a chance in midfield here. 55, 37. Pitchler. Oh, I can't believe it. If you haven't seen my tweet, I waited so long for this man to come back. I picked him up in January. Let's see. It's 3 months, isn't it? What date is that? It doesn't tell me. Yeah, January. So I've at least waited 3 months for him to be back. He comes back, he gets on at half time. 12 minutes in, gets injured again. I don't know enough about the German language to work out how long he's out for. I haven't even looked. I'm just disappointed. Just want to get rid of him. Probably for Manolo Gabbiadini, to be honest, but there's no traders that have him. Who's this? Malone. Problem is that when you've got no ETH, you need to start doing these clever trades, but that means you're going to have to play 10, 20%, so it's just not going to be up for it. Trey Adams can be great. Yeah, we've seen Trey Adams be great in the Championship, but everyone's talking about Armstrong over Adams, so yeah, who knows why. I don't know what Armstrong they're talking about. No one ever specifies Stewart or Adam. It is Adam, right? Adam Armstrong. Yeah. And how many of these get a move? Like, the move from the Prem to the Championship's the big one where a lot of players leave. I'd be looking for someone that's older and like if Everton go down, I mean, you either want really old or really young. Like Coleman, is he still playing? Is he playing tonight? Damari Gray. Oh, that's why I've got Dwight McNeil, to be fair, because he's young enough where he might stay, especially if, is it Sean Dyche stays in charge? Got a little love affair going on from what all I've heard. Choi Ming and Harry Kane not pulling the strings. Ooh, a red. Decore. That pretty much locks up the Lloris clean sheet, in my opinion. Is that a clearance off the line? Oof. Keane on fire. There are rumours that he might be in the picture at Ajax. Problem is, he's going to be like that guy. Who is the Spanish lad that moved to Ajax, massive pump in price, and hasn't done a lot? Oh, we all know his name. Oh, Shirley Bassey. Oh, Contral. That's be someone I'm looking at. He has got like super potential. Did he not make the move? No, there's definitely someone in Ajax. Let me know down below. You must know who in the Ajax squad is Spanish attacker. Did he just not make the move? Up on the bottom. Maybe the deal fell through. I'll explain why he's not doing a lot. I'm not keeping in touch with challenger teams, except for obviously Celtic at the minute. But yeah, if you go from, is it Benfica or Porto? He went from Porto to Ajax. I think he's got so much potential. It might just be one that's very quiet. You just put a little bid on, sit on him for a couple of seasons, live a good life. You can get one of these. Oof, I mean, you'd have to pay 160 quid, so don't do that. Come on, guy. Good tackle here. Good tackle. Come on. Didn't even get a block cross. Brilliant. A Campos. Who Quinny would know it. What is a Campos going for? Oh, Campos. Ah, the deal fell through. But yeah, you do risk the fact of the deal falling through as well. Here he is. I'm sure he was more than that. There he is. 106 quid. You're now struggling to pick him up for a fiver just because he is linked heavily with Ajax. Wow. How's little Burge been doing? I really wanted to get him at one stage for like the World Cup mixed with playing at Ajax. I thought he would put up much bigger scores. Like, yes, he's averaging 54. It's really good. I was thinking closer to Tadic, but I guess because Tadic is on penalties and free kicks, is he on as well? Lino with a rocket. Saved easy though. Yunus Musa. Okay, 63. We are not 208 points. Give it a refresh. 208. We're on 233. 17 points. You're just not getting that from a keeper. I'm going to blame Ben Mee for that. 54 for Gaia. Keep pumping up those numbers. What are we sitting on, boys? 60th. Come on, keep going. Tier 3. How much to tier 2? 20 points. Right. I want to hear. Oh, what do I put in? Gaia 70. Everyone put 70 plus in the chat if you're cheering on Gaia 70 plus. He didn't get a chance at Ajax. He went back in the winter. Ooh, I knew the deal went through. Always good when you get corrected on stream. Pasveer is probably the worst graph you'll see. Let me show you this, boys. I'm sure you might know. Your boy was playing with fire. The genius, the big brain, Remco Pasveer, £1,900, currently selling for 56. Is that not a dub? Gaia, sword back, shoot! Play him. Ooh, okay. Yeah, how good is this Pasveer sale? So bought him for 1,500, sold him for 1,900 in the lead up to the World Cup. Didn't get his World Cup spot, so dropped. Then dropped his Ajax spot as well. I've got a big shout out to Josh Foyth for that because fourth. Essentially, he was telling me that like he's not what you think he is. Like he's guaranteed to get changed at some point. He won't get the Dutch job or the rest of it. So yeah, 1,400 down to 12. Is it time to buy him? It's definitely not. If you're looking for keepers, I think it's David Marshall, isn't it? Like he's got another year at Hibs, surely. 202 is just too much, though. The guys were buying him. I saw one go for like €6, €7 on Twitter, and all the Scottish lads like McBride and Hendo were saying, "Oh, like yeah, you should bid on him for that." And I was like, "Yeah, you absolutely should." And he's already pumped. He like doubled in price, but actually, back down £6. And do I just pick one up for the sake of it? Goal, surely. Oh, over the top. Bad ball from Hugo Duro. You put a bid on here for Davy Marshall. You're bidding 7.7, 0.052. I can't even afford it. It's quite funny. Oh, great turn. Have we got a chance here? Have we got a chance? Have we got a chance? Oh, they're all over them, boys. Okay, I can't keep it up there for too long, can I? Oh, it's a goal, surely. No. Actually, they're going to show the replay in a second, so I'll pull that up. I just can't. So many good opportunities for the boys. They're playing so well. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's the stupid corner. Are you going to show the replay, the actual good one? Ole, ole, ole. Mate, we've been streaming 18 viewers for an hour and a half. Thank you so much, everyone that's been here. They're not going to show the replay, so I can't show you. It really means a lot because this is like my first proper stream where I'm actually trying. Very tired after a long day as well, so I'm doing an hour and a half for this long is good. Really good for me. Davy Marshall. I'd go and pick one up now. This is something I've been toying with. Like, buying him here, selling him here. Who's the next fixture? Can't be Celtic. So I don't think people might not realise there's more than 3 games to go because of how the SPL works. So they obviously split. Oh, and they could easily drop into top of the bottom. Otherwise, they're going to play Celtic, Rangers, Hearts all the time. There's potential penalty here. Is Guy on penalties? I don't think he is he? Let's see if he's ever scored a pen. Give me a bit of hope. I think I watched that game. Wasn't a pen. None of them have a pen given away, so very unlikely. Mate, Valencia just up the park the whole time. It's good for Guy that scores, but he just needs a decisive for me now. Like, that's the dream. That is the absolute dream. Ooh. A Gaia decisive, and I'll do another giveaway. I don't know how you can enter. Just we'll decide when it happens. So they're checking their pen. Sven Botman, Bruno Guimaraes, Alex Isaac spent 132 on 25, made a huge impact in a short time. Well, we have got one of the richest owners in the world, so not that much of an achievement, but I'm a little bit salty. Definitely not a penalty if they give that. That football is just ruined. Still leaving that there. I'm thinking on that. None of you shared your thoughts. What do you reckon? Would you rather a Dembele rare or a Gabbiadini super rare? And you've got 3 super rares, 2 which can put up big scores. Hendricks just hates scoring well. His highest score ever is a 89 in the last year, which is good, but yeah, Schalke. Who's that to Gaia? You wouldn't believe how many balls have been this close from going in from Gaia's assist. Taking a little corner. Give it back to him, please. Give it back to him. Give it back to him. What is Jonathan Vieira up to? Can we have a little look again and put us up a decisive? Ooh. Les Palmas have got one. I will say Vieira gets a lot late on. Don't know why. No maths in it. It's just facts. Just facts. What's Gaia on? A 57, 55, 56. Don't know why I said 57. I'm sure the 55.7 or a 58.5, including the bonus. We're closing in. Do you know how good a tier 2 rare would be for like... I haven't got a tier 2 limited in ages. A tier 2 rare, my highest ever score in rare. Can I see my highest ever scores here? You can see it on the phone. If they are, yeah, if he is in the top, Kane scored. Not sure how I feel about that. He will be in Champion Europe, but there's going to be so little Kane, surely, in rare. 27. Yeah, doubt he's going to have an impact. Okay. I'm going to look at my teams for next week because I would need to see how much of an impact like a super rare Gabbiadini would have over. Oh, I know how good Dembele's fixture is. Girona at home. Not like it's best fixture ever, but it's not bad at the same time. So Champ Europe Rare is always a priority now. So looking at these, Rui or the issue of Unai Simon was on the bench last game, so he could be back. Espanyol are not a good team for attacking though. Let's just go with Unai just for like simplicity. We'll have to see close to the time if he'll play. Gaia against Almeria I like. Even if they are an awful side in terms of like winning. Okay, I like that. Remy Cabella off a good score, he's going straight in. James Madison's also going straight in. Bala, the boy. It's just Coman though. Coman and Dembele. Can I really leave them both out? Is Remy Cabella better than a Dembele or a Kingsley Coman? I can put more reliance on him at least. 406. Is that this game? No, ages ago. Close again, but no cigar. So then we go to Champ Europe Rare Pro. So if we go for Champ Europe Rare Pro, we'll be looking at Rui Patricio. Someone's just missed a sitter. Cliver. Oh, it was a huge save. 20 minutes left. Come on, decisive for Gaia. Where is Gaia from these corners? On the left side. Oh, he's taking it, I think. Oh no, it's Castillo that took it. Okay, so this is the Rare Pro. And then in midfield, we've got to play our super. And then up front is Kingsley. And this is where we don't need a super rare. We don't need a super rare Gabbiadini. But we might need a normal rare Gabbiadini in like a cap 270 team. Cap 240. So Hugo Lloris would step in here then. Good to see him back. He would be playing next to... More than happy to play Ure. More than happy. Bentaleb or Pellegrini, who's ever got a lower average. Oh, Pellegrini by a long way. Fidel Pitchler. We have no choices up front. We're gonna put a trade in for Gabbiadini. Sorry, I've been talking about this player for so long. I must have mentioned him like 100 times, but let's see if any of these lads are open for a trade. Can't believe we still don't have like a chat function. He's got so many cards. He hasn't got Discord. Why? You have 500 cards. You have 1,000 cards. Why do you not have Discord? Okay, and then that extra position. The only thing I don't want to get carried away on is... Ooh, we can only average 47. I'm pretty sure Gabbiadini's over that. And even if he wasn't... Lloris's average is going to go up if he keeps his clean sheet tonight. Angers are dreadful. You have to play Cabella. Thank you for that, because Angers are dreadful. except for Bentaleb. We like Bentaleb. So in here, 240 is just so little. I'd have to play. There's no one I can play except for Fidel. Playing Osasuna. Okay, so if we get rid of him, play Fidel. Oh, I can play. Surely I can play Usman Dembele. Oh no, I played him in the Super. Hey, it's not me. Thank you for joining late on. We're here for an hour and a half. We've got 15 minutes plus extra time left in the Valencia game. We are praying for a Gaia decisive. It would just top off the weekend. It would be my highest score ever in Rare. I'm pretty sure it already is the highest score ever in Rare. But, Vieira's creating chances. Decisive for him would be nice, but it's more about Gaia. 55. Went down 0.1, must have missed a pass or something. Oh, come on. Jose. Very weird. Let's close that. Art either has 100 or Fluent Scorer in the chat. How's the game week gone? Yeah, thanks for the question. I'd say it's good. Look, like, I could have played my lineup so much better, which actually annoys me. So this, I was really happy. I put all of the bad players together, except for Shemani, who got a good score, but he was 50% chance of playing. Like, you can't play 50%ers really. Not in important teams, at least. This, how that didn't hit thresholds, like, what is Szymanski doing to get a 29 in, like, scoring 3 with his team and winning? Fernandez conceded 1 late on. Guys won a corner again. Hopefully he takes it. This. Oh my god, 77? We're closing in. Oh, 4 points. Oh my god, we're 4 points off the threshold. What has Hugo done? Is he just eating up pressure, or? Oh my. Is it a penalty? Penalty 1. No, Romero won the penalty. Kane scored it. Oh, my stream's broken. Oh my god, he's made 10 saves, 4 in the box. Penalty? Penalty! Who won it? Oof. I'll show you when the replay comes up. Hugo Lloris, we just need 6 points. Oh, please, that would be such a nice $50. But yeah, I'd say it's gone well. The only problem is I could have done a little bit more in terms of selections. Vieira's putting them up. Oh, 2 goals and he's still not scored. All right, let's see this replay in a second. It's not a bet on Valencia to go down, so I'm praying Guy doesn't get a decisive. Oh, this penalty won't be good news for you then. No, we need. Look, how much is a bet? Because I'm going to do a giveaway if Guy gets a decisive. Can we see the replay again? I don't think it's Guy. I think it's Hugo Juro. Oh, that might not be a penalty. It's been reversed. Wrong team. Valencia were the team that gave the handball. That is just the worst refereeing I've ever seen. Mate, we've got another sweat going on now. We need 10 minutes for Lloris to get over 81. 81. Or maybe 80, and 80 might do it. Oh my. 77. Oh, he needs 4. He needs 4. He needs 81.3 or more. That's going to be a sweat. Still, though, Gaia is so much more important. Come on, mate. 55.2, you're dropping. I mean, it's tiny drops, but 1 decisive. Come on. Oh, Dabala got his late. 16 viewers. Thank you so much. Hit me with some questions. We are late in this. I am doing a bit of lineup building. I'm all over the place, to be honest. I am very tired. Market. The normal streams won't be this long. It's crazy that people sit here and talk. I don't know how, get more water or something. It's not me, he'll be happy the penalty got turned over. Should we see what offers are going in? See any super rare offers in Champ Europe. See what people are accepting. Check out Mats. Okay. Okay, so it's not me. How this beat Alex thing? Let me pull up my Discord. Don't think there's any secrets here. There's something wrong with him. It's never been so cheap. I do not know that guy. But this is a place, right, where essentially we just ask questions, we talk all things so rare. It's a good place to get involved. Like, there's a little team share flex if you're doing well. Some good scoring there. Beat Alex Winnie is essentially what I do is I put my team in, and if you beat them, you get a chance to go into the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame's here, or it's the Hall of Legends, I call it. So the Hall of Legends is every time you beat me, and then we're counting up who gets the best scores against me, or who has the most wins against me. I put my best team up, you put yours. You get one team, you got enter before 7 p.m. on Friday. So every week we'll play that, and then some special weeks we'll put forward a cash prize. So, out of everyone that beats me, one person will be drawn to win that. In fact, I'm going to do the draw now for Haz or Scorch because they've been waiting so long. I feel quite sorry for them. Can we do like a wheel of names, I think it's called? Yeah, so we'll get that up. So what we're looking for here, it can be a red card or a penalty. Another penalty. Can't see. Given a pen. That is soft. Please, guy, take pens. I don't think he does. I'm pretty sure Cavani takes them if he's still on the pitch. Okay, it's definitely not Jose Gaia. Oh, Clive looks to take it off him. Yeah, I've seen him take the pens before. It's a soft pen, to be honest. Someone's getting a yellow card as well. But essentially, you get one team, right? Your best team that you think can beat my best team. If you win, you get a chance of going. You definitely go on the Hall of Legends if you beat me, and you got a chance of winning some money if I'm feeling generous and put some up for that week. And I've got money in the bank. So, Has 100's already there from the last draw. This draw is for £20 because massive shout out to Moldy. He actually put up 10 quid for this draw. If it has 200 there, has 100 there twice. Which unfortunately means he beat my team, but he can't join because he made half the money. Or he in half the money. So this is for £20 for the guys watching. And the winner is, it's tight, Fluent Scorer. So that's the second time it has been in and not one. Unlucky from him. So that's 20 quid going to him. And you can't use super rares because they get a super bonus. You can't use common players because they get a massive bonus as well. So that is how that works. It's for Discord users only. And don't just jump in and just, try and get on the Hall of Legends or try and win some money for free. Get involved in the interactions. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help people on Sorare. Nice finish for the pen. Scored. Yeah, I hope that explains it. I need to put the winner on Fluent Scorer. And this week is 357, is it? Oh no, I didn't play in 357. This week is 359. 357 was international break, and I'm not doing them international breaks, so I don't really have teams for it, and it's just a bit boring, to be honest, when like two players are playing. 13 viewers. We haven't got long left. 8 minutes for a Valencia. Not Valencia decisive. We need a Jose Gaia decisive. I was trying to see what kind of deals are going on for super rares. Pavel traded for them. What's 623 for Frank Zamba and Goiza? That is very solid. Kluivert's first penalty since 2016. They said, give it to Gaia. Don't care if he doesn't take penalties, just give it to him. What's going on here? Szymanski? Okay, don't know that guy. I'm just looking. Let me see. Oh, Yusuf. Oh no, Yusuf Mala. Kai Havertz. What someone paid for him? An ETH. Oof. Has Kai Havertz been putting up good scores? He has, but it's only because he scored 3 and 3. You know, you can't really expect that from Havertz going forward. I would not be buying Havertz for an ETH. Happy to be proven wrong. Marcus Forvan, 0.7. Oh no. ETH sent 0. Oh yeah, 0.7. That is a good buy. I like that. Thoughts on Napoli Inter? No idea what happened there. Like, they just. I mean, I wasn't happy with it because I'm obviously like a Roma fan as well as a Celtic fan. Well, I'm more of a Celtic fan. Um, what are you paying? 4x a rare there, so it's about reasonable. I was disappointed in that they beat them. I really wanted Napoli to win to make Roma's life a little bit easier for Champions League football. But alas. Play it left, lads. Guys on the left, not the right. Maybe they're just making space for him. That Castillos looks very good. I don't know why he's always on the bench. Check. Okay, what somebody said. Valencia score. Oops, don't forget to check out Conchas. Yeah, I'm sorry, Alima, mate. You did suggest them and I've just aired you. Oh, I've seen people talking about this Wajaki stacks. Let's see. Get for £2. Or 42. That is very good. AA of 18. I think this is a great selection, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, is that Gaia? It's Gaia. Again! He's got another chance. Come on. On a corner. Come on, Gaia. Come on. Come on. Get it back out to Gaia. Back out to Gaia. Back out to Gaia. Oh, I'm so obsessed with Gaia at the minute. Matt's is price. We're getting him £2 or £3. I think that's a great pick up. That is a great scout. Might need to make a 60-second value on him. All right, battery's really low on the camera at the minute, so it might die, and I'm going to need to try and switch to the other one, which will be a little bit difficult. What a goal, Everton! Jonathan. We were hoping for the ETH. I was on 249. It's okay. Guy, a good sliding tackle. He didn't keep the ball, so it's not going to count as a slide tackle, but just annoying. Don't check Lloris's score. Yeah. Not good. But it can be made up if Guys has gone up. Guys has gone up slightly. Up to 57th now. How close are we to the tier 2? Still 17, but tier 3 is great, but whilst they've put so many attacking deliveries in, I'd love one more. Huge save from Mamadashvili there. I think a few of you have got him. Has Vieira done anything? Come on, Jonathan, man. You are Jonathan Vieira. Don't forget that. He's on 52. 90 minutes. It's over. Oh my god, it's pretty much over. That's sad. Just can't pick captains, can I? Don't know what's up with me. Oh my god, they've almost conceded again. I do not want Gaia to lose 4 or 3. Can't remember. Oh, tense times. Come on. This is interesting. Schurz, Nedved, and Maximiliano for this guy. Do you know something I don't? 22 years old. Now this is where you want to check what does this guy own a few Torino players? Because he might know someone we don't, or he might just be taking a punt on a player. Which one is it? I bought it. Satoshk. Okay, that's the camera gone. So as I said, I'll just try and change to the different one. It's going to be worse quality, but we can deal with that. 2 seconds, lads. Just sorting out the new source. 16 viewers still. Thank you so much. Oh, why is it not? Hey, there we go. We're back. We are back. I need to put myself in a reasonable amount on the screen. I need to cut this down. I'll be 4 seconds. That's the wrong button. Good button. Good button. It's a lot better than I thought, quality-wise. I'm back. Ooh, maybe the webcam will be positive for Gaia. Come on, Gaia. Oh, great turn. Give it to him. What is he doing? This guy's just made the best turn ever, and then he's just shot from like 90 yards. What's the correlation between limiteds and rares? 10 for limiteds to rares, and I'd say 4 or 5x for super rares at the minute. Yeah, so 10x from limiteds to rare, 4 or 5 super rares. I'm checking this guy's gallery. Is he a Torino fan? Oh, he is a Serie A guy, but he's got a 70. It's not like a massive pickup. Let's just check the guy's name. Luca. If he's buying loads of him, that's where you start needing investigating there. Nothing wild at the minute. That number not updating. I got 2 subs. Thank you for subbing. Really enjoy that. Mate, imagine I could even get like a last man tackle for Guy or like a clearance off the line. Don't know if my heart could deal with that. Do I just put that on the screen for the last couple of minutes? Don't really want to strike. Okay, Luca. 8 minutes. 8 minutes of extra time. Come on. Oh, please. No, they're just going to foul away. Tense times. Ooh, Thiago Thomas is someone I've considered wanting. Ooh, what's the score saying? Not bad. Would you be interested in Cap 240 Super Rare? I have been toying with the idea. I think a goalkeeper is just out of budget at the minute. And like when I've spoke about Cap 240 before, you can't do it with 5 players. You need like 10 to 20. So you have like options if someone gets injured or whatever. Where is Gaia? Pranksy bought 10 Manuel Solomons. What? Oh, 10x what he was auctioned for. Sorry, I did mean to check that, Jonathan. And thanks so much for being here for ages. If you have been here at all, please drop it a like. If you enjoyed it, that is. Okay, Solomon. Oh, that's the thing with people like Pranksy. You can just like 114, and he paid 15x the rare. What? Oh my god. I need opportunities like that in the market. Pranksy is Pranksy. Pranksy does not care. I mean, should we see what gallery's building? I haven't checked in a little while. Pranksy plays. Oh my god. He's poor unique Jesus. Oh my god, double Donnarummas. What do you pay for a Donnarumma super rare? But this is the type of players we need on the game, to be honest. I'm so happy we have them. You know, big NFT guy, spending good ETH, football fan, paid $4,000 for him. That's probably a decent price, to be honest. Yeah. And he's buying at the best time. Like, I know he didn't specifically wait for like the, well, he might have waited for it to drop. I don't speak to him, but like, I don't think he just waited for it to drop. I think he was just right time, right place. But he has known about it for ages, so. No, I think he's waiting for the Premier League, and the Premier League caused the drop. Get the ball left. Get the ball left. We're so close, lads. 5 minutes. Come on, Gaia. Oh, one decisive. One decisive. It would be so good. Isaac, how much did he go for? 0.72. Right, Mbappe, Trippier. No way was Trippier 360. No, I would have absolutely sniped a Trippier at 360. When anyone was asking me for, like, you considered selling, he's still 360. Oh my god, that might just be who I pick up. Oh, I hate people that give fouls away there. Oh, that could be huge. What is Trippier doing at 357 quid? Mr. Swap? Oh, £195. I don't swap below 0.25. What is Trippier's fixture saying? That is just wild how, like, West Ham, Brentford, Villa, Tottenham. West Ham's good. Brentford's bad away. Villa's tough away. Home's difficult. That's good. That's good. Does anyone else think that's like a ridiculous price? His price better die so I can get in. I thought about getting Solomon. Donnarumma scores are shocking. You don't need to tell me. As you know, the only under 23 goalkeeper I have that I play every week, I know exactly how bad his scores are. Right, lads, we've got 3 minutes for a Gaia assist or a goal or clearance off the line. Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him. Pen away. Pen away. Pen away. Guy's gone down in the box, but it just didn't look good at all. Oh, he's won a corner. He's given a little. Any chance of a penalty? He knows it's not a pen. 18 of you here later on. Thank you so much. We've got 3 minutes left of the stream. Oh, there was no push there, to be honest. Oh, it was a goal kick. I knew it. Why call it a corner when it's a goal kick? Like, you're literally watching the game. You are a commentator. You can tell I'm getting angry. I want a decisive so bad. For my best ever rare finish. I mean, I've got my best ever rare finish in terms of score, but we don't know if it'll be the best reward until it comes out. Because I did actually finish, technically, I finished third. It will say fourth on So Rare, but they got it wrong. I've never seen them get it wrong. It's wild that happened to me. How much international football is there over the dead period? Depends what you mean, Fraser. Like, are you talking about America or are you talking about, like, international fixtures? Trippier. I just haven't got the cards I could swap. The only one I could do is Dembele and someone, but I like all my rare cards. Oh, we got a minute left. We still believe. Come on, Gaia. I'm not going to be reading the chat for a minute in case something wild happens. The goal conceded would be pretty toxic. Just can't keep the ball. 50 seconds. Come on. Who can I swap? I've got Hendricks and Dembele, maybe, but that's a very unlikely swap that someone would take. That's not the... I think that's it, boys and girls, if there is any watching. How long have we been on for? 20 viewers for 2-hour stream. 2 hours. Thank you so much to anyone that has joined. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this. It was a massive moment for me. I'm about to check my scores. Thankfully, it wasn't a guy I found. Guy was just right next to him, but he had the chance to take the ball away and do really well. God, it's 10 o'clock. Oh, come on. Don't concede here. 98th minute would be so harsh. Clearance from someone who isn't Gaia. That's it, isn't it? 98 minutes is done. Ref, just blow the whistle. Like, we're just. Ref, you play an extra minute or what? Okay. Now we play. There's a minute left, which is technically 30 seconds over. Come on, lads. Played the ball down the right side. Awful header. There we go, ref. Maybe he plays an extra 2 minutes. Maybe he's looking for late drama. Come on, Valencia, we've got to use the ball. Sorry, it's probably really boring for you because you can't see it, but full time. 1-1. We'll see what he did. What have all you said? Valencia out of the relegation zone. They only got 1 point. I wouldn't be too bothered about your bet. I think it's still looking good. International breaks at the best time on Sorare. Nothing dead there. Never seen you more wrong. Jonathan. It's not Jonathan. Not Jonathan. It's Jonathan. Jonathan's your name. It's gotta be. Okay, this will be the final check. And we're not going to check here. We're going to go scrolly. Right, 50. Tough stream. 30 points away. 52. Where do we finish here? Tier 3 limit is actually quite good, but Vieira let us down. Kimmich. 54. He was on like a 57, was he not? What did he do? It's not good. It's not a good way to finish it. It's a nice average score. It's kind of what you'd expect. But where do we finish? 62nd. We were 57th at 1 point. Must have given away a foul or something. Defense. No tackles. No look crosses. 1 look cross. Attack. 3 big chances created. 5 attempted assists. Can't believe not 1 was put away. 6 duels won. Must have lost possession or something. That's a lot of time to lose possession, but I suppose he's crossing all the time. Where do we finish? 62nd, Tier 3 Champion Europe Rare, right bang in the middle of the pool. It's a really good game week. It is our best score ever. We finished on 405 points in Champion Europe as well, where, all of the players are worth more. It is really good. It's just, you're building up that decisive or something. Anyway, thank you so much for joining for the whole thing. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this. Please like if you enjoyed this. Drop a comment below. That's all I'll say for now.